walk out here at the 4 Points Sheraton, San Diego. Getting ready for his bout against Darnell Price. Interesting music choice for him. I'm with it, though.
I mean, he had the mariachi at his disposal, so.
Why not?
Yeah. You got to play to the crowd, Marcos.
Yeah, you do. So he takes a knee there in prayer. Second pro career fight for Nicholas Gay. So he awaits the arrival of his opponent that will stand in the ring right across from him. There he is, Darnell Price. Hometown kid, San Diego, California. Another pro debut. As we saw earlier, James Earl getting the win on his ledger. We have a real cameraman right now. Back on man of the hour, man whose power we hope to see inside the ring, Darnell Price. Very calming walkout music, Chris.
Yeah, much different.
Yeah, completely different energy.
Much different.
A lover of maybe the fine arts and classical music is Price.
There you go. Whatever puts you in the mood to fight, Marco, is what I say.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat.
There you go.
Whatever tickles your pickle.
It's a family show, sir. It's a family show.
And ladies and gentlemen, Bobby D presents Boristeca Boxing Promotions in association with San Diego House of Boxing and San Diego Mossy Ford Dealers. Present 4 rounds of boxing in the Cruiserweight Division. 4 rounds de combate en la división de peso crucero. Your 3 judges scoring this bout and ringside. Sus 3 jueces. Ángel Méndez, Alejandro Rochin, and Hall of Famer Judge Pat Russell. And your 3rd man at the bell, el tercero en la superficie, José Cobian. Introducing to you first the fighter standing in the blue corner, wearing blue trunks with white trim. He officially weighs in at 200 pounds. Presentando ustedes en la esquina azul, vistiendo pantaloncillo en color azul con blanco, con un peso de 200 libras. He stands 0-1. Cuenta con un récord de 0 victorias por 1 derrota. Hailing out of Houston, Texas, Nicholas Gay. And his opponent across the ring, standing in the red corner, wearing red and white, his official weight, 200 pounds. Y su rival en la esquina roja, con pantaloncillo color rojo con blanco, con un peso idéntico de 200 libras. And tonight, making his pro debut in front of his crowd from San Diego, California, Darnell Price! And here is to give out the final instructions, dando las indicaciones finales, su referee, José Cobian. 4 rounds, 4 saltos.
Touch them up and come back with the bell. Good luck.
Here we go, folks. The second fight of the night. Darnell Price taking on Nicholas Gay. Darnell Price. Man, this guy's built like a Mack truck.
Yeah, straight action figure, I'm telling you.
Dang, big guy right here. Let's see if that translates over the ring. More times than not, muscles do not prove that you can fight.
Not necessarily in the sport of boxing. No,
not at all. Take a look at Andy Ruiz taking out Anthony Joshua as we begin round number 1. The cruiserweights in action here. Darnell Price.
Cruiserweights and lightweights.
Not waiting any time to feel it out there. Right, just bull rushes Nicholas Gay. Big hooks there from Darnell Price.
Punch. Break. Step back.
Not too much of an inside game yet from either one, Marcos.
I feel he might be a little over anxious in his pro debut. We saw Earl being a little bit calm, and we'll see Darnell Price here.
Completely different.
Yeah.
It's the jitters, man. It gets you. You know, everybody acts a little different, but we'll see once he settles down.
That's not until you get hit for the first time that you do settle down, huh?
Yeah, then you're thinking, you're like, oh, I could get hurt.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't like that. Right. So we see another clinch here.
I would like to say it's more when you warm up. You know, despite the fact that I'm sure he did warm up in the dressing room, it's not different. It's different, than when you come out here.
I don't know what happened there. If that was a slip or it's going to be counted as a knockdown. The ref does, in fact, count it as a knockdown. Darnell Price already going up big here in round number 1. Let's see if he can close the show. Southpaw position. Looking to land that big lead. Double jab there has Gay backing up a bit. And looking at these guys inside the ring, it's a big height advantage that Darnell Price has. He's going to want to use that along with his reach. So he tries to target the body. Feels that he's a little bit more settled down now, Kevin.
Yeah, I think so. You know, probably with just, you know, a lot of anxiety built up or whatnot, just getting into his first fight and everything like that. So, yeah, he's a little more calm now.
Now, we're seeing a lot of clinches so far in this first round here, Chris, as we see Price rushing in there again. Why are we seeing so many clinches, Chris?
Like Kevin said, I believe it's just the nerves. You know what I mean? It's definitely a new atmosphere. No headgear, smaller gloves, just completely different. So
well, could it be that Price is rushing in a bit?
Oh, absolutely. That's a big part of it, but also that is just the fact that it's kind of new. You're a little bit over anxious. But yeah, he's charging a little bit too much.
As Gay touches the canvas once more, though, it was a result of a clinch. It's trying to get away from the bull rushes of Darnell Price. So we come to the end of round number 1, a very active round for Darnell Price where he scored a knockdown. Not sure if we can get a replay of that knockdown from our boys in the back. So he's up big so far in the first career fight of his beginning steps as a professional. Darnell Price getting instructions there from Vince Parra. As we mentioned, the former trainer of Maurice Hooker, who had a great fight against Jose Ramirez. As we took at the replay, Chris, take us through it.
It was just a accumulation of punches. It wasn't just one shot. And like you mentioned, like it was probably just mainly the charging that Darnell Price was doing.
So we're set to begin round number 2. Darnell Price scoring a knockdown in the first round. Would love to get a knockout in his pro debut. A little bit settled in as Gay here gets rushed by. Price needs to be careful he doesn't fall out of the ring. Chris, if you're Nicholas Gay, giving up the height and the reach, what do you want to be doing here? Oh, big 1-2 there by Darnell Price.
For me, Marcos, I would want to be on the inside, but as far as Gay, he seems like he's more of a boxer. So typically, for boxers, they want to stay on the outside.
Oh, down goes Gay again. It's not going to be ruled a slip. Second knockdown of the fight.
Actually, you know, I think Price actually caught him with a quick body shot, to be quite honest.
2 knockdowns so far in the fight from Darnell Price. So the crowd's imploring him to work his jab. He's obliging to do so. I've never seen that before. Do you ever listen to the crowd, Chris? When they're yelling instructions at you?
Probably not.
No?
Doesn't seem like they're...
Oh, good 1-2 there by Nicholas Gay. Got the attention of Darnell Price. And all Gay can do is just hold on when these Price bull rushes come towards to him. Thinking the only thing he can do, Kevin, is maybe take a lateral step to the left or the right, try to spin out and avoid it.
Exactly, and earlier when we were talking about the clinches, I'm thinking, like, honestly, that's a defensive move, you know, for what Darnell is actually doing, you know. You find a bull charging into, you might, you know, try to do the same thing or get out the way.
Yeah, step over, maybe sneaking an uppercut to the body or to the head. Kind of move out is. Gay seems to be settling in a little bit in this fight now, trying to get Price to fight at his rhythm, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of a herky-jerky thing here with Price. He'll settle and then he'll rush.
Yeah, I definitely think Gay has gained like more confidence, but I don't think he's found the answer to that, you know, like just.
Ooh, down goes Gay again.
Got clipped on the back of the head actually by Price.
But in the clinch, I'm surprised the referee didn't warn him for that. Looked like it was a punch from back of the rabbit punch.
Absolutely.
So we come to the close of round number 2. So far, Chris, seen a lot of power from Darnell Price. He wants to get the knockout, but it's been a little bit difficult. He hasn't really settled into the fight.
Gay's not making it easy. You know, he's got a very ugly style, to say the least. You know, not a very good boxing style, making it difficult for Price.
So look at the corner of Nicholas Gay, getting instructions from his corner. It's a packed house here at the 4 Point Sheraton, San Diego, California. We're coming live your way here on Fight Up TV. This is Marcos Villegas. On the call with Chris Martin and Kevin Otley. You're seeing right now 2 cruiserweights in action. As Gay's quick to clinch up, try to land some punches to the body of Darnell Price. Switch to a southpaw stance there. Might be wanting to give Price a different look. Let me tell you, folks, being here ringside, when you see these Price rushes, they're a scary thing as Gay throws a wide haymaker, misses, but you always got to be careful there. One can't connect and put out your lights. Sensing that Gay wants to keep his distance and box, but see, when he gets this rush there, he's not putting anything in front of Darnell Price, Kevin, to make him second guess those rushes as down goes Gay again.
Yeah.
It's the 3rd knockdown of the fight. I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason he beat the count just nice.
Hey, but you got to give Nicholas Gay credit. He's in there, he's fighting, showing a ton of heart, doing what most people probably wouldn't do. So you got to give him credit. He's in there and he's fighting his ass off. Midway through round number 3 now. Price slowing down a little bit, doing some, good response there from Nicholas Gay. None of those punches connected, but you just got to put something in front of them, of your opponent, to make them second guess them rushing in. A little bit of wrestling here, huh, Chris?
Yeah, Gay doesn't seem too much of a well-schooled boxer.
Oh, down goes Gay again. It's being ruled as a slip.
The crowd getting antsy now, Marco.
Yeah, I sense that as well, Chris. They're yelling that Gay is running, but doesn't have the tools to pretty much counter the rushes of Darnell Price here. Just doesn't have any power behind his punches to make Price double think what he's doing as we come down to the end of round number 3. Oh, Kevin, this being Darnell Price's first fight, what do you think he'll learn from this?
I think when he goes back and reviews the tapes, I think he's obviously going to have to see that, he was charging, for a large amount of the fight. And in boxing, you want to do more baiting than charging, because, your opponent's going to see that coming a mile away if you just go, full into a shot, So you gotta bait your man. So, I would like to see that coming from him for his next fight, to kind of just throw a jab out there here and there, bait his man, get him to cover up and then go in, not just go in all at once.
Yeah, I think the best thing that he's going to see from watching the tape, Kevin, like you're saying, is the fact that he's bull rushing, something that he shouldn't do.
Darnell Price and Nicholas Gay.
Nah, he's built like bricks, like literally.
Yeah, those are 30 shots, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a little takedown almost. And not only is Gay frustrating the crowd, I think he's frustrating his opponent and the ref as well. Yeah, but if you're a well-schooled boxer, you turn him, you counter, turn him again. But Gay's unable to do that. And he's just going to survive, Marcos. That's what's going on right now. I'll say it again, making the crowd feel a little restless.
You can't blame the guy. Not like he wants to. No one wants to get knocked out,
Absolutely. Nobody wants to get hit.
It's going to last 10 seconds of this round 4. Darnell Price scoring multiple knockdowns in his pro debut here. Without a doubt, he's going to get the win, but you see Darnell Price, Kevin, frustrated as well as the crowd as to how this fight played out.
Yeah, extremely. He wanted he was expecting a bigger fight than that. It was obvious to see. If Gay would have definitely just gone in and just fought, then I think we would have seen a little bit more action. But nonetheless, I'm sure he's completely happy with a win.
Kevin, take us through this knockdown here. What are we seeing?
Yeah, we see you know, we see Darnell just coming in and hit him with it looks like a decent jab, and then kind of follow with a right to the body-ish. But at the end of the day, I think it was overall just fatigue on Nicholas's end, Nicholas Gay.
So, as we now await the official decision, obviously it's going to beat Darnell Price because he scored the multiple knockdowns. But
Yeah.
that has to be made official. Let's go ahead and take it up to Pablo Flores. Let's hear the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we now have the judges' scorecards. Después de 4 rounds de combate, nos vamos con las tarjetas de los jueces. Los 3 jueces, all 3 judges, Pat Russell, Alejandro Rochin, and Ángel Méndez have the same scores of 40-32. Coinciden en números 40-32. For your winner by the way of unanimous decision. Su ganador por la vía de la decisión unánime. From San Diego, California, Darnell Price. And also big round of applause for his opponent from Houston, Texas, Nicholas Gay.
We see a victorious Darnell Price getting the first